Good evening, everyone. So we will start today's meeting. We will go in accordance of the hands raised. Okay. So I think Kirti has raised her hand first, so she'll present first. Kirti, you can start your presentation. Kirti, am I audible to you? Okay. So I think Kirti is having a technical problem. Khalid, you can start your presentation. Kirti, you can solve your technical problem and then you can present after Khalid.
Sir, am I visible?
Yeah, you're visible.
My screen is visible
Yes, it is visible. You can start.
now? Good evening, everyone. My name is Khalid Ansari, and I'm from the Web Developers Group. And this is my presentation on my task 4, getting started and full walkthrough of Adalo. Well, when seeing the title of the presentation, the first question that might come to your mind would be, why Adalo and what is Adalo? And why use Adalo to develop a website? Why not build it using HTML or CSS and JavaScript? Well, as shown in previous presentations, we had received a request from clients to develop a real-time stock market data web application. If we had to use normal coding, it would have taken almost 2 months, as we had shown in the project timeline presentation, to complete the app. But the clients approached us once again and asked us if we could finish it within 2 to 3 weeks. Well, now comes trouble. Trouble. It would nearly be impossible to get the project done and to be completely bug free using traditional web app development. So we had to look for alternatives. We then came across Adalo platform. Adalo is a no-code platform that allows us to build web applications quickly and easily without the need for coding knowledge. Using Adalo can significantly accelerate the app development process compared to traditional methods. You can create a simple app with unique features in a matter of weeks. Now, continuing with the presentation, in the table of contents, we have the project overview, introduction to Adalo, features of Adalo, the website preview, the databases used in the website demo, the challenges, conclusion, and then references. Now, first of all, we'll give a brief project overview of like what is our website about. So the project aims to provide users with latest stock market data in real time. And Adalo platform is used to develop the meaningful application that will enhance user experience. Various features like customizable watch list, historical data charts will help make one informed decision. It also has user-friendly interface and also uses authentication and has security features. So these are the features, basic features of the website. Now we'll go through the introduction to Adalo. Now, Adalo is a platform that allows users to build mobile apps without coding. It offers a visual programming interface with a drag and drop editor and a variety of pre-designed templates and components. Adalo has a range of features, including data storage, user authentication, and integration with external APIs and services. Adalo puts a strong emphasis on user experience and design, providing design tools and resources to help users create visually appealing apps. With traditional app development, the first version of an app takes about 6 months on an average. With Adalo, you can have a workable prototype done in a day and a more polished version completed within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. The good thing about Adalo is that you can publish multiple iterations of your app, that you can update it. So we can constantly make improvements. And we can publish on iOS, Android, or the web with Adalo. Web apps can be published immediately and changes go live instantaneously. Now, the key features of Adalo. These are the key features of Adalo. API integration, pre-built components, built-in data collection, cross-platform support, drag and drop interface. Now, starting with API integration, we can seamlessly integrate the app with popular third-party APIs for an enhanced user experience. Pre-built, pre-built components. Adalo offers pre-built components such as buttons, forms, lists, charts, graphs that we can use to add functionality to the application. 3. Built-in data collection. All the design components are integrated with a database that allows us to view how users are interacting with our app and to input external data files into the Adalo platform. 4. Cross-platform support. Adalo allows us to create cross-platform apps that can be published on both iOS and Android app stores, making it easier to reach wider audience. 5. And the final feature, drag and drop interface. Adalo's intuitive drag and drop interface makes it easy to create custom app layouts and designs without any coding knowledge. With options to add actions, data interactions, and web pages, we can design how users navigate the app. Now, this is our website preview. Basically, these are the web pages we have. We have welcome page, login page, sign up page, the home page, and then in the home page we can visit other pages like about, the profile, and from the profile we can also update our profile. And then we also have a news page. We have stock info as well, and then we have a portfolio section too, where we can store what, suppose we are adding some stock to our profile that we can store in the portfolio. So this is basically about our website preview. Now this is our database. These are the databases used. In the users, we store the user's profile like email, password, username, full name, image, and the contact. In the stock section, we store this the user cannot like edit it. It's done in the backend part, like by the one who develops the app. So these all contains about the stocks and the portfolio. The portfolio can be managed by the user. Those who are using the website, they can add the stock, and these stocks it will be added in this portfolio database, and they can delete it too as they wish. And then email is also used here to identify whose portfolio's data that is. Now we'll go through our website demo. And so the website is visible now, the web page.
The Adalo app is visible, the web
Yes.
page itself.
Yes, so first I'll show the Adalo app, how it's developed, then I'll show the application. Now, starting with the welcome page, this is the welcome page. These are the screens, the total screens we have. In the welcome page, we have used, like basically in this, we can edit styles. The style is used, like we can edit the background image in that. And these are the components used, like basically this is the rectangle component, this is a text, this is sign up button, this is already have an account, is also a button as shown here. And in these buttons, we have actions as well, which in that we can directly go to the login page, which links it to that page. Similarly, sign up page links it to the sign up page. Now we'll go to the login page. In the login page, we have this login page. Here we have to enter our email and password. We can also if we forgot our password, we can click this forgot password, and we'll go to the it'll take us to another page where we have to input our email. They'll send us an email to reset our password as well. And if we don't have an account, we can sign up, go to the sign up page. All this is done using the components. There are all components available, like card is there, then image is also there, the stock market. In the card, we have different text and buttons, like form is also there. This is the whole form basically. Now, Going to the home page after that. This is the home page. In this home page, basically first is our navigation bar. This is the navigation part. In this we have many buttons like home, about, news, portfolio, and logout button. And this basically some stocks which we display here. We're displaying 4 stocks in this page, and these are the charts. Basically, chart is also we can also add charts, but it's not directly available. It's like we have to download using extensions. It's available there. We download it, and then we can go to add component. Then we can add chart, and then we have to choose X and Y axis there, which can show that uh, that will generate the chart. Similarly, all the other screens we have here, like about, profile update, all are like we use the components and we develop them to like that. Now I'll show you the website preview, website page. This is the web page. So now this takes you to sign up page, and we already have an account, so we'll go here. We logged in. So this shows us the some few stocks which are available. This 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 these are the buttons. This is the chart. Now, first of all, we can go to the about page. This about page is like basically as discussed, we need to show what this app is about. There it shows like what our app does, what features it offers, and all. Now we can go back to previous page using the back button, which is provided in the components directly itself. We link it to the previous page directly. It links it. In the news page, basically in the previous presentation, we had one of the features of this web real-time data market real-time app, that we had to put news which is like which shows new news of stocks and all. So this shows the news, latest news available. And then we have a portfolio page, which is basically which stocks we have added to a portfolio. There is also our profile page. This is our profile page, which displays our info. We can update our profile page using clicking this update button. Here we can update our profile, and we can change our photos and then update you. If you click update user, it will change it. If we don't want to change, we can simply go back. Also, if we want to delete our account, you can click delete button. This button is basically linked uh, in the while developing the app. We use the features, like there is a delete feature when we choose action, like when we create a component of a button, there'll be like click in the add actions part. We can just, there is given delete from this database, so it will delete this from the users database which is there in the our web or this app. Now we can uh, we can click on this. We can click on this and view more information about these stocks. If you click here, it shows more info about this: open, high, low, close, volume, all it shows. Now going to the portfolio page, here we can add more portfolios, or we can view a portfolio which is already there, or we can delete that portfolio. So let me show you how we'll add it. So suppose we already have that, we'll add Apple. We added it, it's updated here. And here we updated, so it'll get updated in the other page as well. Like here in the database, it was previously 1, now it came 2 records. So after adding, we can view it also. It shows this. Now, if you want to delete, just click delete, it'll delete it. I'll show you in the database also, it gets deleted. Yeah. Yeah, here get 1 record. And then we can go back. Now there is also a logout button which takes us back to the login, the welcome page. So this is all about our web page, which is developed through Adalo app. Now I'll be going back to the presentation. So the presentation is visible.
Yes, it is visible.
So this was the website demo. Now, there were some challenges faced too while developing the app in Adalo. So these were the challenges, like limited customization options. Basically, we needed subscriptions to add more options. So that was one of the challenges. Difficulty integrating some APIs. Sometimes also some occasional performance issues were there. And sometimes, as I already showed, like while trying to preview it, there was some warning from the Microsoft Windows Defender that it's an unsafe website, like phishing site warning. But I researched it, this, like multiple sources said that this Adalo app is basically safe. So we can ignore this. Yeah, but this is like it's annoying actually. It so this is one of the challenges. Now going to the conclusion part. Now concluding the presentation, the real-time stock market data web application is a game changer for investors, traders, and financial professionals who want to invest in stock market and stay ahead of the curve. It has user-friendly interface, customizable features, user authentication, and security. And the above was developed using Adalo platform. Adalo made it easier to develop the website through its no-code, drag-and-drop interface, pre-built components, and ability to create cross-platform apps. Also, it enabled to create functionality, a functional and visual appealing app without requiring advanced coding skills. There are also few challenges faced. However, by leveraging Adalo features and best practices, those challenges were overcome. Hence the app was successfully developed. These were the references I used for the Adalo. I used the reference which was given in the task, and also I used the website, and there were FAQs in there, so that I used. And for the stocks, I searched here Google Finance and Yahoo Finance. Now, any questions? If there are no questions, we can go to the. Thank you.
So, Khalid, uh, at the start of the presentation, it was a really excellent introduction that you started with. Okay. The introduction was bang on. It was correct. It was what was required in the introduction. You went through everything. But I don't know what happened after that. Your flow of the presentation deteriorated. It came down. So I want you to improve there, okay? Because once you give a first impression, which is a very nice first impression, by the way, from your side, but if you cannot keep up that first impression, that same pace or that same flow, then it starts to deteriorate the presentation itself. Okay, that's a small thing. What you can do is instead, so at the start, I think you had it written somewhere, which you
Yes,
were
I practiced before a bit, and
okay.
like
So you don't, so what you can do is practice the introduction. That is well and good. Try to keep some key points or keywords written somewhere on your laptop as well. So while you're presenting, you're not lost for the words. Yeah, I have. So there are many technical words that we have to learn through every website, through every task. Keep those technical words or keywords which can make you understand and it will make a better flow out of the presentation. Okay. So sometimes you might stutter and stumble, but once you start to give a try to this practice, you'll become very fluent. Okay. Secondly, the site itself was nice. It was a simple website, I think, from
yes,
Adalo. So it is an introduction part, but try to keep in mind that every corner in the website, every button in the website has to be rounded. It gives more appealing. So a front-end developer would say, looking at the site, that it cannot be sharp. It
yes,
has to be more smooth. The corners has to be more smooth. A
yes,
curvature has to be given. At the same time, try to avoid wasting space on the screen itself. So in the profile section, you had the profile name, and
yes,
then you had the buttons way down below the screen. That is on the right bottom side of the screen. Try to take those buttons, keep it with the profile itself.
yes,
So I understand that you have done it so that if there are multiple profiles, then you can select and delete, or you can select or replace anything. But still, it needs to be convenient. A user should be seeing the website and they should not be confusing it with. So if there's a drag drop or there's a selection, they should not be confused. So that's why you need to keep those buttons below the website itself. Okay. These are some queries. Other than that, in the technical requirements, you have done well.
yes.
These are small things that you can improve. Okay. It was a very good presentation, Khalid. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I can stop sharing.
Yeah, you can stop sharing. You can leave as well. If you want to stay, you can stay.
Yes, thank you.
Kirti, now you can start your presentation if you're done with the technical problem. I'm unable to hear or see you, Kirti. Can you please type in the chat what problem you're facing? Kirti, is your problem solved? Uh, if it is solved, then or try to leave and come back again. Kalyani, you can start your presentation if you're here for the presentation, that is. Kalyani Kumari, if you're here for the presentation, you can start. Kalyani, if you can just sort out whatever your problem you're having, then it would be good. Kirti, I think your problem is still not solved yet. You guys can tell me the problem in the chat itself. I'll try to help if I can. And if it is still not solved, you guys can give presentations in the next meeting as well. So you don't have to worry.